Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo. Welcome to Valbrut with me Valbrut, and well, as you can see we are in Train Sim World 5, and we are, well, as you can see, this is this is London Euston, so we are on the West Coast Mainline. There we go, doors open. Right, set up the cab first. Cab first. Right, so DSD I want on. TPIWS I want on. And then I can turn it off before it starts screaming at me too loudly. There we go. Anything else around here that needs to be turned on? Nope. There's a train leaving. That's another class 350. And oh, I need to turn the lights, don't I? Where are they? Somewhere down here. There we go. Daylight. There we go. Is this on? There we go. I think that's everything. Whoa. Getting stuck between the the overhead wire and the top of the train. I do have several mods installed. Whoop! Which this station doesn't seem to like for some reason. It's I have the God mod installed, and for some reason Euston just hates that camera. It just does this all the time as soon as you go outside. It's like, whoa. Just about. See, just doesn't like it. So I'll have to stay inside the cab until we're outside the station. I'm going to close the doors. Now I'm going to open the doors again because this is the modded timetable. So you have to close the doors twice. Off we go. So first station stop is Leighton Buzzard, which is really far down the line. So this is like an afternoon service, just pre-rush hour. So like evening-y, but like early evening, like, you know, well, what is it, 4:30. So yeah, like now we're free of that station roof. Oh, look, we have some nice pendolinos. Pendolinos. To be cautious of the speed limit. I do have the lights on, don't I? Yes, I do. Right. So yeah, we'll have like pretty much an almost, well, that's why, like what, 3/4 line run, and then we'll be stopping at Leighton Buzzard, Bletchley, and Milton Keynes. And then the train will go off into the ether to Birmingham. Oh, look, and there's a pendolino. Now, I don't have dynamic weather on, so it should be like this the whole way. Just like overcast, but not too overcast. Like the sun is getting through. Look, pendolino. And the reason I'm doing this route is just because I like it. Having some problems with the overground route, that it keeps crashing at a certain point. And I'm sure it's because of the mods I have installed, but it's just a faff to uninstall the mods, or well, or to turn off the mods one by one to figure out which one is causing the issue. Because it's only ever in the direction if I'm doing a passenger service towards Stratford. Around Homet, between Homet and Hackney Wick, it just crashes, and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to wait for a couple, maybe another patch or two, see if it fixes the problem, and if not, then I'll do the troubleshooting of like, which mod is it that's causing the issue? Because I haven't seen anyone else talking about it, so I'm guessing it's a combination of the stuff I've got installed. But that's fine, because I can play it the other direction, and it's fine. And freight services are fine. It just seems to be passenger services that does it. And of course, I am enjoying lots of the other routes. Still not sure about Cardiff, to be honest. The Cardiff one, there was a preview the other week. Well, no, I think it was earlier this week, and it was all right. It just was, I don't know. To be honest, I never like the previews because they always do them in bright sunshine, and it never gives me any vibe of like, ooh, this is nice. Because I think bright sunshine is the worst look of the game. Like, I much prefer clouds, overcast, soft lighting. Than the harsh lighting you get on like a clear, bright day. I understand why people prefer them to do it that way because you can see everything, but it also just makes the roofs look really ugly. So I wasn't really down with the vibe of how it looked, to be honest. And having been to Wales, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more grey and wet than that usually. So I might give it a go. We'll see. I do like the idea of the 153, is it, or 156? Little single bubble car diesel multiple unit, so I'm probably going to get it, to be honest, just because it makes use of UK stock from the Great Western Express pack, so the HST and maybe the 166. I can't remember if they said that in the preview that it was going to be there. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, there'll probably be some rail tours and stuff like that. Again, it's a short route. It gave me, from how they described it and the look of the map and everything, it was giving me Cathcart Circle vibes. So it's short, but there's a lot happening because it's there's like 5 different sort of termination points for the trains. So. On his Alexandra Road estate. Oh, and there's a Pendolino greeting us. Ooh. Oh no, that's not a Pendolino. That's an IET. That's an 805, I think. Can we, before that train disappears, go actually look at what this is? It model? Oh, it is. It's gorgeous. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? It's really nice. This little street. Proper 70s brutalist, or 60s maybe. Like, you'll see it pop up in lots of weird and wonderful places. There's like the brutalist backdrop of like some films that are meant to be based in Russia or whatever, or TV shows usually, because they obviously can't afford to go to Russia. And well, now they wouldn't go to Russia, but they can't afford to go to Eastern Europe and pretend it's Russia, so they'll just find brutalist estates around London or the UK and film stuff there. And that one is very, very brutalist. Gorgeous. If you like that kind of thing, lots of people don't. So onwards we go. Up. It's a nice sort of overcast sunset evening. And it's nice to be able to take like a 350 all the way down the line. Well, pretty much the whole way down the line without having to worry too much about constantly stopping. Looks like a nice church. I think it's a church? I'm not sure. Oh, it's a graveyard. Ooh, and I wonder if they're gonna, because I'm using the enhancement pack at the moment, so there might be more stuff dotted around, but I wonder if they're gonna add in the 378 to this depot, because this is Wilson Junction, which now obviously we have the Class 378 Capital Stars coming in and out of, so theoretically they could be added here as AI traffic. We'll see. I don't know if anyone said anything. Well, we'll see. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's one of those nice things. And to get that extra variation. Because one thing I love about this route, I mean, even the patch they gave at Christmas to sort of increase the timetable and stuff means that the base route itself is pretty good. So long as you've got the Pendolino. And the 710. and the Bakerloo line. I think all of those aren't included. You have to own the DLC expansion, the DLCs to have those appear, but I can't remember. Oh look, we've got a nice Freightliner. Like I said, I've got loads of mods installed, so there's all sorts of things that pop up. But I actually do think this is one of the best routes in the game for the amount of stuff you can see if you have the mods installed. But it's not too bad even without them. And I do just love how like it gets the vibe that you get when you're leaving London. So you go through all of these yards, see Wembley. I'm starting to think, or maybe I did put on dynamic weather, because I'm sure I didn't put on any sort of haze or anything. We missed. Oh, look at this. A Pendolino, and we're overtaking a freight train through Wembley. Get in. They're all Freightliner. I think it's because I've got a mod installed that adds a Freightliner version of the Class 66, and I think it must be based on the DB one that they use on this line, so it's probably just replacing them all. But I don't mind. Add some visual, something different from the that DB red. We've got 110 top speed in this thing, which I think means that we can go pretty much. There's at one point that it will slow us down, but I think it's going to be pretty much 110 all out from here. But I don't think the power setting works well, as in, I can't just leave it on 2 and it will just maintain 110. Or maybe I can, I'm trying to remember yesterday. I think so long as I'm on a steady uphill, it works. Oh, we got a Class 710 come in. Class 710. I don't know what it's like now, but the few times I used to use that line to go to Watford, it was a 378, so I don't know if that was just because that was years before they introduced the 710, so I don't know if the 710s run all the services now or if the 378s do appear, because that would be nice to see some variation in those as well. Right, yeah, then I'll leave it on 2. Seems to be hovering a little bit. Seems to be losing speed a bit. Put on 3. It's going to push it too far, isn't it? So let's switch between 2 and 3 power lever. We got some Bakerloo line action. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. I like that. There we go. Nice. Oh, that must be Harrow Wheelstone. So no more Bakerloo line trains. Might see some more overground trains though. Though you look, the 4th rail does continue all the way. How is the next one? So I love when the clouds are like this. So it's like sometimes it's gloomy and overcast, and then you get a break. And it's like, oh. Oof. So I've got the sound packs installed as well that change the 350 sound. So if that horn sounds better to you than normal, that's why. Just wait for someone to do it with the 378, because the horn on that is awful. This is like a pre-rush hour service, so I wouldn't expect it to be too busy, but we'll probably get overtaken by a Pendolino at some point, I'm assuming. I've done this before, but I can't remember exactly. I just remember it being a nice time of day, where you see like an alright some form of traffic, but it's not like overwhelming. Another 710. Hello. Look, and another one we're going to overtake. Get in. This might be the photo opportunity. Righto then. Oof, bloody. Right, let's go down a bit. Oh well, actually no. There's no point in. Well, no. Wait. Maybe we can blow out the background a bit. Oh, the front. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work that well. That's fine though. See if motion blur works. It'll do. It's not great. Well. Where it goes off towards Watford High Street, and then so that means we're coming up towards Watford Junction, and there shouldn't be too much there because it's not rush hour yet. But I think we'll see a 377 and a 710. So I mean, there's also they also previewed. Well, they didn't preview it, but they released the trailer for the new Dutch route. Now I'm going to buy that for sure because I absolutely love those trains that they have in the Netherlands. And it's coming with 2 trains, so I'm expecting it to cost about €40 at least, maybe even 50. There's 2 brand new trains. Yeah, we've got a 377 parked up there. Oh, and it's the 3775 or 3777. One with the different windows. And yeah, we got a 710 over there. So that's going to be, because I looked it up today. The route looks fairly interesting. I mean, it's not going to be anything special because the Netherlands is notoriously flat. So not necessarily expecting mountainous terrain or anything, but I think it'll be interesting learning Dutch signalling. And I noticed in the trailer that they showed there's some Deutschbahn traffic, freight traffic, which makes sense. And I wonder if maybe a TGV would appear, but I don't think either of the stations are important enough. Like, if there is a TGV that goes into the Netherlands, I mean, I guess it would be the Thalys. But if there was, like, an INWE, I guess it would go to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. I don't think it would go to what is it, Zwolle and Groningen? Can't remember. But anyway, that's coming out March 25th, I think they said, which is like payday for me, so like definitely getting it. So I mean Cardiff and then Netherlands is probably going to be it this month, but that's quite good. Oh look, we got some Eurovision train. I wonder if that's still going. They might want to keep it because I've got a feeling Ukraine's going to win this year. Not because of the song, just because of events, you know. And therefore, presumably they still won't be able to host it, so it would go to whoever comes second. I don't think the UK is going to come second, but you never know. There's not a whole lot of. I mean, I live in Spain, and I want Spain to win, obviously, but I don't know. I think it might be one of those years where maybe it splits, and so you get an odd result. But then I also think that like France they haven't been winning or coming even close to winning for a while, but they should have. So, and that happened with Italy for quite a few years. and then they won. So I wonder if maybe France will pull out the basket this year. We'll see. Pull out the basket. Pull out the hat. Pull out the bread basket. Wee. Yeah, the good thing about this service actually is that, like, when you're driving it from London, well, I mean, in the game, like, if you actually get this train in real life, which I did last year, there's a million stops between Birmingham and Milton Keynes. But between Milton Keynes and London, there's only like 2 stops. So it's actually this section that we get here when we're doing the Birmingham services on the London North Western Railway are really good because you get this long stretch of like high-speed running. Whereas in real life, you have to deal with the hour and a half of stopping at every stop on the West Coast Mainline. Places you've never heard of and will never go. But yeah, we get to be on the fast lines for now, and then we'll have to slow down to allow to cross over to the slow lines, because they will obviously... Oh, there is a Pendolino behind us. Oh, that means they're going to have to overtake us at some point. Because we will have to switch onto the slow lines to stop. Because if we stopped on this line, we would be blocking that train behind us. So we'll probably get a speed reduction. A significant speed reduction at some point to switch over to the slow lines. Lovely trouble there. I'm still dying for this Great Western remake as well. But it's still like listed as like later down the track, so like considering they released screenshots and everything when TS5 came out, TSW5 came out, and I'm sure there was a bit of an article that actually made it sound like it was coming with TSW5. It's still ages away, like by the sound of it. Like it's after like several other game DLCs. Oh, because the Thomas the Tank Engine one is coming out as well. Oh, if that comes out in March, then I'll have to get that as well. Well, I won't have to. That's one I'll wait for the preview for, because it's, I mean, it's West Somerset Railway, which is like a 25-mile-an-hour limit. It's only, I think it's Thomas the Tank Engine, Annie and Clarabelle, and the trucks, the troublesome trucks, and maybe Diesel, because it's like Class 08. And the face wasn't giving me vibes when I saw the trailer, because like the eyes always move in the TV show, in the original TV show. The eyes are like when they're driving, the eyes are like. But in the game, the eyes were just like straight ahead. Like he looks like he's like off his tits. Wait. Why am I losing power? No, I'm not going into that screen. No. Lovely horn. I can't imagine it's that loud inside here. That's like bone-shakingly loud if you were the driver. But I can feel the reverb through my controller. Ooh, look at those clouds. Gorgeous, aren't they? They look so real. So we've got 10 miles to Leighton Buzzard. What a name, Leighton Buzzard. I'm gonna have to look at why it's called that. Also, like it's spelled like Leighton. Is it Leighton or Leighton? Leighton, Ley. But then you've got Leighton in East London, which is Leyton, and this is Leighton. It's like a American redneck spelling of Kaylee or something. going over, I'm speeding. By 1 mile an hour, but... I don't know if the base game has got the branding yet. I don't think they mentioned anything about it, so I'm guessing not. Suspension. I feel like doing the East Coast Mainline as well now. Maybe do one of the 158 services for East Midlands trains. Maybe the Midland Mainline. Oof. Go through phases with this game. I really do. Where I'm like, for like a month or so, I'm like, I'm not interested. It's not giving me much. And then like a new DLC will come out, and it's like, boom. Oh, my interest is like peaked again in pretty much every aspect of it. I want to do Great Western Mainline, so I was watching a stream today of, well, not a stream, a video, because this weekend they've been doing a, I don't know what you call it, actually, like an event, I suppose. Like Dovetail Games have got like a bunch of the, I don't know what you call them. What do they call them? Like, I mean, they're content creators who are like associated with Dovetail, but like not employed by them, but they help them out and they do stuff. What do they call them? Like friends of the channel, friends of the game. There's a name for the ambassadors. That's it. The ambassadors have been making videos, basically chaining a route from Penzance to the north of Scotland using Train Sim World and Train Simulator. And I was watching the one that was using Great Western Express from between Reading and London Paddington. And that was giving me like, vibes for playing Great Western Express. But I still want that remaster more than anything. More than any new route, I want that remaster. but part of me thinks now, because the way they do these road maps, there's a lot on there and it's quite far out. It could just end up being like one of the launch routes for TSW 6. Like, okay, we're getting flashes. You're getting flashes that are telling us that to get down to 60. Okay, I'm going to do a slow braking until we pass the next yellow. Yeah, I'm getting the warnings. So we're going to keep getting these flashy yellows. They're going to tell us we need to be down please 60. That is approach control. Well, I don't know if that's approach control because that's still a yellow, and I think approach control is supposed to keep it as a red until you're down beneath 60. Like that should have been a red because that train was going through it. No, so like we can't cross over when that train was there. Okay, now let's cross onto the up line to London and then to the down line. Down slow. So we go from down fast to up fast to down slow. There we go. I think if my memory serves correct, up is towards London, down is away from London. And yeah, we're now on the down slope. But actually, fortunately, it's still 100 miles an hour for us. So that Pendolino behind us is probably like, thank God, because he's probably just got a bunch of greens. He's probably been trailing our yellows. Love that. Well, in any case, I'll be slowing down in about a mile or so, so give it plenty of time to catch up. not heard much about the about HS2 recently. Usually there's like some update about some viaduct or bridge that's been done or tunnel that's been finished, but I haven't heard anything for a while. To say it's not like in Spain, where like Jesus Christ every week it's like, oh, they just announced a new study to like complete this new high-speed line or to build this new branch or whatever. I just saw they were just confirmed or about to confirm the route into Santander, which I think will be the last regional capital that needs to be connected to the. That's the capital of Cantabria, and I think at the moment I think it's the last big one that has no plan to be connected to high speed. Let me see if I can remember. Well, obviously there's going to be the one to Mallorca that aren't, but and Gran Canaria, but although I did see there was also a study to build a railway line on Tenerife. I don't know if it's a full-fledged rail line or like a tram train line to link up with the metro they have in Santa Cruz. I saw it from years ago. They were studying a railway line in Gran Canaria as well. Oh look! It's that famous passenger behaviour. They are absolutely. They're like, we want to get off this train, but we don't want to leave the platform. And this man took a risk, and he's like, I'm trapped. I can't get out. So this is Leighton Buzzard, eh? What can you say? I mean, I can say nothing because I don't think this station is anywhere near the centre of Leighton Buzzard, and I think Leighton Buzzard is particularly big anyway. So it has a football team though. That's what it's famous for, I think. Oh, close the doors, and we'll be on our way to Bletchley, I think, next. Because I mean, if you look, we're basically at the end of the line now, almost. We got Bletchley, and then yeah, Milton Keynes. Yeah, while I'm driving, I'm just going to see if I can think which communities in Madrid. I've got a map above my computer of the high-speed network, or all the railways in Spain and Portugal. It's a couple of years old, so it doesn't have the line that goes to Oviedo, but that is there now, and that is technically, I think it does technically have an AVE. So that's Asturias. Galicia has one. Bilbao, Basque Country not yet, but the line is like almost there. Like it goes to Burgos, and then the line sort of the construction and the tunnels and the viaducts for the line between Vitoria and Bilbao and Donostia San Sebastian is there. It's just, I think the funding for the stations is all complicated and has to be done between the central government and the regional governments, and so and then the one in Bilbao is very complicated because it has to be built underneath the station, and they are currently rebuilding the station in San Sebastian to accommodate the high-speed line. And I think they've already done the path into the city as well. So that's almost done. They just need to connect Burgos with Vitoria and then connect Vitoria to the spur that currently stops just to the north. And then do all the work for Bilbao, which will take years. So theoretically, so that's still not connected, really. But it's nearly there. Aragon has Zaragoza and that other place. Huesca, and yeah, and then all the side work. I mean, Castilla Mancha has Cuenca and Toledo, and Valencia has Valencia and Alicante, and then Murcia has. Murcia does, or it's in progress. But I think it currently stops somewhere random. It doesn't go all the way to. I think it's supposed to go into Murcia city, but it doesn't do it yet. And then Asturias has, like, I mean, not Asturias. Andalucía has everything. Has Granada, Malaga, Seville. All connected to the AVE. Like when you just look at a map of like high-speed lines, like Spain is pretty much out there, pretty much the main one in Europe. Second largest network in the world, behind only China. So it's got more than Japan, more than, well, certainly got more than America. Everyone's got more than America. Morocco literally has more than America. Oh look, it's a Pendy. Pendolino. Oh, we're getting overtaken by one. Oh, we're getting overtaken by one. Okay, this is the photo. This is the photo. Oof. 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 Okay, now I need to reset X. Okay, I need the grid as well. I need to make sure that I've got my train in the... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it this way, yeah. So I want my train mostly centered. Okay, and then I want depth of field. But... Okay, if I did motion blur, what's it going to do? Hide overlay, let me have a look. Let's turn it right up and see. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that, but no, I want that. That depth of field needs to be more. I don't like that at all. There we go. Oh, I think that's nice. I think that's nice. I might. Okay, yeah, I might just take off some of the clouds and give us more of a sunny day. I think it might just look nicer. Whoa, whoa. I think I'm going to have to turn off the motion blur completely because it doesn't seem to work when you do it again. But oh well. Oh, lovely. I don't know why getting overtaken by a train is so exciting, but it just is. I think it's because it's quite rare. It's not though. I think it's just because I always prefer the faster services while I'm doing the overtaking. Okay, I shouldn't have slowed down this much, but it's alright because we're not far. Oh yeah, and actually Extremadura does have the high-speed train, but it doesn't have the AVE yet because the line doesn't connect to the main AVE network. It's kind of weird at the moment. It runs between Plasencia and Badajoz, but doesn't run to Madrid, so it's not. So like, there's no AVE to go anywhere, and also I don't think it's electrified yet. Weirdly. So they run their high-speed diesels. Here we are in Bletchley. Oh, we're running late now. Well, I say late. We're going to be like 30 seconds late, probably. Which I can live with compared to some of the how bad I used to be. Although actually, I don't think I've gotten any better. I think they padded out the timetables a little bit better than some of the older routes, where like you had no time to set up, so you were late to begin with. You were basically late leaving. And then it was impossible to catch it up because the trains weren't fast enough, and you'd get, yeah, I think I remember the original Southeastern high-speed timetable being basically impossible. And now I want to play that one actually, because I want to do HS1. I don't know exactly what I would do on HS1. I want to take like a train down HS1, like a my door's going, or that one. Oh, there he goes. Off you go to... Oh, it doesn't say where he's going. Passengers. Passengers! Oh, yeah, I need to go as well. Onwards to your... Onwards to Milton Keynes! So say our goodbyes to the West Coast Mainline. But yeah, I do like this line. It's uncomplicated. Linear. That's what I like. And next week I'll be playing the Cardiff line. I'll be saying, "Oh, I love it. It's linear. It's non-linear. It's a network." Although actually, no, I don't. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about them. Those kind of routes. I don't play Cathcart Circle that much, to be honest. But I think maybe what Cardiff has is that they're diesel, and so it's a bit more of a challenge. It's I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See how I feel on the day it comes out. But I feel like that Netherlands route is going to be like this one, just a bog standard non-stop intercity with some regional services that are stoppers. And that I do not mind. Oh look, here comes another. Is that a Pendy or a? Oh, it's a 805. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Right, let's go faster. Oh, not too fast though. Actually, we got yellows. Facing yellows. I guess because it's telling us to keep slow. Or maybe there's a train in our platform. No. There's probably a red at the end of our platform because there might be a train that's crossing over or something. Oh well, we'll see. Give myself a 50. And when I get to the single yellow... Oh look, we got a nice big DB red 66. Lovely. Love to see it. Can I see that yellow? Yes, I can. With my super zoom. Yeah, I couldn't even list all the mods I've got installed, to be honest. I've got the God mode, I've got the visual enhancement pack for the game, I've got this timetable update, the enhancement pack for this thing, I've got better shadows, better rain. I've got all sorts of sound mods. got this thing, this little program called like lossless frame generation or something that it basically the game is I've locked the game to 30 FPS, but I'm using this software to basically generate frames in between every frame, so it should be basically 60 FPS output, but it's like imaginary. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, slowing down. Oop, almost on time. A few seconds late, which is absolutely fine. For Britain anyway. And look, oh, and there goes a Pendolino just to sweeten the deal. Oof, and there's Milton Keynes. And if you can go around the front of Milton Keynes, because I vaguely... Oh, look, they have got it all done out. Ah. Vision of the 60s. Okay, how far can I go? I go see all the grid road network. These buildings don't look modern enough to be in Milton Keynes. I think Network Rail have their main head office in Milton Keynes actually. Oh, I need to get back. Need to get back and close the doors. And I'll get thrown immediately out of the jet. There we go. There we go. Well, I've done that route before, so there's no medal. But yeah, that was fun. I like that. I like that route. I like that train. I like the enhancement pack and the mods that people have done for it. And yeah, I'm having a little bit of a fun time with TSW again. Well, this is actually what I quite like about it is that I can always come back. It's like it's always there. I can always come back to it. Always rediscover the routes that I haven't played in a while. So like that's what. Yeah, I'm might be doing like a tour of the main lines again, which I did before TSW5 launch. But like, I just love it. And we'll see about Cardiff whether I get that or not, and we'll see what if there's any other updates for London Overground. Otherwise, I'll have to troubleshoot to find out what it is that keeps forcing that crash when I'm going eastbound. Because I just want to make videos of westbound services. um, uh, but yeah, we'll see. And maybe there'll be an enhancement pack for it, but I might probably not if it's like a third party route made by somebody who like probably would be making an enhancement pack themselves and would just put it in the game if they could. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, enjoying it. We'll see. See where I go next. Mainline UK almost certainly. I'm a bit out of love with Germany at the moment. German routes. I don't know why. None of them are really piquing my interest, but but like I said, everything basically just goes in circles. So eventually they'll release a German route that I love, and I really want to play it. I haven't bought any of the recent ones. Didn't buy that mountainous Austrian one. Didn't buy the Mannheim one. Didn't buy the Austrian one before that. And I don't know what's coming up from Germany. And if there is anything, I don't think I'm that interested in it. Unless there's like a good mix of high speed and local services, probably not going to tickle my fancy. The Netherlands one is the one that I'm looking forward to, the non-UK route that I'm looking forward to the most. And that's coming out soon. We've got Cardiff coming out, the Thomas the Tank Engine one coming out soon. That Manchester Airport one should be somewhere soonish. I think they've released lots of pictures that make it look like a completed route, so that'll be exciting. The Class 86 with the Mark II coaches should be coming out sometime this year. That's going to be exciting because those Mark IIs work a lot better if you want to create a regional railway services. And then, yeah, well, at some point we'll get TSW6. So we'll see. I really want some classic BR routes again, though. I want some Network Southeast. I really want the 442 Wessex Electrics. That would be my absolute Network Southeast. maybe say London Waterloo to, hang on, let me think. I'm trying to think. How far would they be able to get it? Because they can't do London Waterloo all the way down to the south coast. Or could they? Maybe they could. Damn, I don't have a map. But that would be quite good to have the Wessex Electrics, and then you'd need other ones though, wouldn't you? You'd need older slam door type third rail trains to make up the traffic, and they haven't really got anything, do they? What went out of? I'm trying to think what train models they've got. There were PEP units, I think, but they were broken up into different train sets and put among the some other ones. So they'd need more. They'd need more. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's because they don't have them on any other route. The only other route they could have gone on is London Brighton. They could be as DLC for that if they ever do a remaster of that. They could do DLC 442. Not ideal, but still pretty good. Because if they were in Network Southeast original livery, they would have the original interiors, which were really cool. They had compartments and very snazzy 80s graphics on the walls. That's the era I'd want ideally, but they'd need to do so much to get to that point that I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh well, let's see. Rambled enough for now, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon with some. Well, either it'll probably next video will be a BeamNG.drive video, um, and then I'll probably be on another main line somewhere. I'll see where I fancy. See what happens. But bye for now. Hasta luego.